Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching Kempner Sports. I hope you're really enjoying these recaps. If you missed any of the other recaps, you can go back and check out the previous videos. What a game. What a game. Now, I didn't know what was going to happen. Denver coming in, they almost beat our rivals Chicago. And so here we are, not knowing. I had a pretty good feeling that we were going to find a way to beat Denver. I knew they had a really good defense. I didn't know what Flacco was going to do. And so I was super interested in watching this game. One of the things that I've loved about Aaron Rodgers over the years is his ability to get people to be drawn offside. Now, this is a day and an age where they've changed the rules and it's different. Like, you can't really make all the big hand motions and all that kind of stuff, but he was able to do that and hit Valdez-Scantling for a 43-yard bomb touchdown. Looked like old school Rodgers there. What a play by our wide receiver. What a play by Rodgers. What a heads-up play by the whole team. What a great first drive. And then 8 minutes into the first quarter, I saw a stat line where it said Denver had minus 4 yards total and Green Bay had 117. So we had started really well and we had shut them down. But that's when things started to change. After a very long drive, Denver on the first play in the second quarter, Lindsey comes out and scores. Man, he looked fantastic. And you know what was interesting? How small he was compared to everyone else on the field. That kid is unbelievably good. He's a talented running back and fun to watch him. Just was like sitting there. But I kept saying throughout the entire game, and I feel like I've been saying this for years, can we please stop the run? Can we stop the run? I mean, last week it was Dalvin Cook just tearing us apart. This week it's Lindsey and a little bit of Freeman. And I was thinking, man, we've got to be able to scheme. Now, I know they're trying, but these teams are be able to do this, and they're going to be pounding the rock against us. And they started winning the time of possession battle. At that time, it was that they showed Denver had 18 minutes compared to Green Bay's 8. Now, I want to talk to you, even though they did win the time of possession battle, it's good to have the time of possession battle, but one of the reasons why is they had a little run here and a little run there and maybe a larger run, or they got stuffed, and they had long drives where even Flacco wasn't really bombing it down. He was dumping it off. They were getting tackled in bounds and just had started chewing the clock. The thing is that we were scoring on our possessions and they weren't really. And so right before the 2-minute warning, Preston Smith comes in and strips the ball out of Flacco's hand, and Gary, rookie sensation, comes up with the turnover. I was so stoked and excited about that play, and then we had a great drive to get, or a great couple of plays to get Aaron Jones in for the touchdown. I thought he looked a lot better last game, and there's good things. So at half it was 17-10, and then I love Alexander, how he came in the second half and ripped the ball out of the wide receiver's hands and just took it. What a turnover, what a play. I was listening to Coach Mike Penton, and he was saying that during the offseason he just wanted to play against Devontae Adams, and he just lined up, and this guy Alexander is a cornerback stud, and he's getting better and better in every game, and we're seeing that. He's flying all over the field. I love that play action fake to our fullback, and then he kept going and he threw it up over the top of the defense, and he almost scored. He got tackled on the one. He reached out. I thought he was in, but anyways, what a fantastic play on a great thing. They were not expecting that to happen. And then Aaron Jones punches it in for his second touchdown of the game. We were up 24-10, and Lindsey Lindsey scored another touchdown. We just had such a hard time the entire day stopping that guy. But they missed the extra point by McManus. And I don't know about you, but there's nothing better when the opposing team is kicking the ball and you hear that doink. You know, it's like, and remember when Chicago had the double doink? Bears fans. Anyways, that was just a thing of beauty. That sound was fantastic. Anyways, side note, and I know that you shouldn't get too excited about this because you don't want to be punting, but our punter is unbelievable. Another 66-yard bomb. This guy is unbelievable. So if you're going to have to punt, that's the guy you want to be doing it. They pinned him near the end zone, and I remember that third down where we had him all pinned down, and somehow Flacco goes deep and goes to Sutton, and what a play by Denver, but somehow, some way, we tackled him. But in the next series, Savage, who was being a savage the whole game, big hits, big tackles, big plays, comes out with a massive interception. Third turnover of the day. It was fantastic. Crosby hits the field goal at 5:49 in the fourth quarter, brings us up 27-16. Basically seals it for us there. What a fun game to watch. What a fun game to win. I watched Aaron Rodgers' press conference, and I felt like, as much as we look good and the defense looks good, we are causing turnovers. We are making big plays, but sometimes those are hard to come by. We do need to stop the run, but our offense needs to kind of gel a little bit more. I kind of felt like Devontae Adams had some moments, but he wasn't targeted enough. We just need to, we have moments of brilliance. We need to have a little bit better. So when I was watching Rodgers' press conference, he says there's a lot to be happy about, especially being 3-0, but there needs a lot to be improved, and I agree with that statement. He also said that his jersey is one of the cleanest jerseys ever had by the end of the game. He didn't get sacked. He didn't get knocked down. Our O-line played really well. I know that Denver has been really struggling. In fact, I don't think they have a sack in 3 games, which blows my mind. How does that defense not have a sack or 10 at this stage? And then he was talking about he's really excited about the short week and he's not worried about it. Then he says, no, there's no excuses, but they need to be more consistent. And I really like that. He admitted, he goes, listen, I want to play better. I want to score more points. He's not satisfied, people. He's hungry. He's going to do it. And I think that bodes us well going into next week. And then he just started talking about there's a different vibe on this Green Bay team, on this defense. The atmosphere in the room is different. It's a good culture. It's a fun culture. It's a charismatic culture. And so that's pretty cool. A couple side notes. Jimmy Graham, where are you, bro? Like, not a catch. He had 1 target in week 3 against Denver. He had 1 target in week 2 versus the Vikings. And week 1, he had 5 targets and ended up scoring a touchdown. It just seems like you are gone. Our other tight ends are getting looks, and especially Mercedes Lewis looks really good. And I'm just kind of baffled. Like, Jimmy, are you there? Maybe you're just covered. Maybe you're just too slow. Maybe it's just play calling. I'm not sure. So we play on Thursday night against the Eagles, which I'm looking forward to. I think the Eagles are struggling right now and have some key injuries, so it should bode in our favor. I like the quick turnaround because Green Bay was at home on Sunday, and then they're going to be at home in Green Bay, so they get to stay in their own homes. In that turnaround week, they're not traveling. I think that bodes really well for us. I do think the Eagles are going to come out hungry. They almost beat the Lions, who, by the way, the Lions are undefeated. They had that tie to start the year, which is crazy. Speaking of teams doing well, not only is Green Bay 3-0, but the Rams are, the 49ers, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Patriots, and the Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 3-0. In fact, the Bills and the Pats play this weekend coming up. And I know everyone's picking the Pats, but wouldn't it be something if Buffalo wins and goes 4-0? I'm not calling that, but wouldn't that be something? Anyways, pumped about this season. 3-0. Got to be happy with it. Haven't played our best football yet, but we are looking better. We're improving, and I'm so excited about Thursday night. Last thing I want to mention, thought there was a really cool ceremony on Sunday Night Football with Clay Matthews and his dad getting inducted into the Ring of Honor with the Cleveland Browns, and he was there playing the Rams there. What an awesome, cool moment. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your Packers friends. Share with all your NFL friends. Hopefully you enjoy this. Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go!